The global right has tasked Nigerians to be more involved in the nation's political process. The pro-democracy group made this known in Abuja during an intergenerational fireside chat series with the theme 2023 General Elections, Nigeria's Political Landscape and the Future of Our Civic Space. One participant in the discussion series, Ier Jonathan-Ichaver, a speaker and House of Representative aspirant on the platform of the Action Democratic Congress, also urged women to mobilize themselves and be more involved. Jonathan-Ichaver says women must show that they have capacity and contribute to the nation's polity by contributing their quota to help shape and change the country.
So the point being of this whole conversation is a call for women to get involved. And not just to get involved because you are women, but because you are women and you are bringing your very best game to the table. In politics, when we talk about capacity and having the best that you can have in politics, there are three things: capacity, character, competence. Something that we've seen with Dr. Obi Ezekwesili's research in fixed politics, that you need three things. That cuts across both genders, whether you are male or female. If you don't have the character, the capacity, or the competence to deliver, you cannot deliver. And that's unfortunately the situation we're seeing in Nigeria, where we don't have people of the requisite character, competence, and capacity, and we're having problems with our governance and our economics. It's not the media that is responsible for the insecurity. What we have responsible, and we've said it several times, is a failure of governance. So if anyone should be being fined and being sanctioned, it should be the governors and the government sanctioning and fining themselves. And for women associations who are involved, whether you are market women, please don't allow politicians, unscrupulous politicians, to use you and be using you to buy votes and doing all kinds of things. We have a right, and we need to ask questions. How are we doing on governance? How are we doing on the different things? Our children, our mothers, our sisters are still dying in childbirth in the 21st century. We're seeing all these things. We're not safe. Even here in Abuja, we're hearing all kinds of stories. Women are subjected to all kinds of violence. You know, women are still out of school. Girls are still out of school. We have bills where they're still not increasing the age of marriage for girls in certain parts of this country. That is not correct, and that is not right. If we don't fix these things, our country is going to be on a very long road to the development that we all need.
We are Nigerians, and we must rescue our nation if we think our nation is not going the right way we want. Over the years, Nigerians has lost, or voters have lost confidence in the electoral process for obvious reasons. But if you look at recent elections, the by-elections and the other elections, regional elections going on, conducted recently, you will see that there is that faith, that confidence in the electoral process is beginning to come up. People are beginning to see that, okay, INEC is beginning to do what they expect, and so people are beginning to commit to the process. And just as just been discussed today, we need strong institutions, just like INEC is, and of course we equally need strong leadership to drive this process. And so this is just a call to everybody out there to say, we must not lose faith in the process. If one way to correct the whole issues we are talking about is by us to go out there and vote, for us to register our voice using our votes, for us to register our discontent using our votes, and for us to speak by our ballots.
If you compare Nigeria to a couple of other countries that are also facing corruption challenge, we've done better with them compared to them in terms of our laws. But the difference is the fact that beyond putting the laws and setting the institutions with the mandate to oversee those laws, no one is interested in enforcing those laws. And that, for me, is our tragedy now. We are looking for institutions that can stand out as change drivers. We don't need the villa to start the change. No. We just need 1, 2, 3 institutions that will say, I'm going to be different.